everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 496 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm trying out this Ulta Beauty Under Eye Primer. So I picked this up in my recent Ulta haul purchase. So if you want to see what I got from Ulta recently, I will link that video down below. So this cost $12. And look at how big it is. It is so small, so much smaller than I was expecting, especially for Ulta Beauty. I love Ulta Beauty and they're usually so affordable. So $12, maybe it means it's just really a good product with great ingredients, which speaking of, it does have caffeine to help reduce the appearance of dark circles, shea butter for moisturizing and skin conditioning benefits, vitamin E contains antioxidant peptides. So it sounds like a great product, but I just cannot believe how small it is. It is 0.3 fluid ounces. But so, like I've mentioned before, I'm really trying to improve my under eyes. I'm trying to improve the moisture, the texture, the dark circles. So I wanted to try a product like this, especially for under my concealers, because I find that as the day goes on, my concealers will just get dry and cakey on my under eyes. So I want to find a way to just keep them hydrated, plump, moisturized all day long. So please, if you have any tips on how to make your under eyes look smooth, let me know in the comments down below. But maybe this will help. I like that it has this pump. It says to just apply it to your under eye with your finger. So what I'm going to do is apply it to one of my under eyes and let's see if there's a difference. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. And so my under eyes, they have dark circles, there's texture, there's lines, and as the day goes on, like I said, they do get dry. So let's see what this does to help that. I mean, the texture of this is nice. It feels like a thick cream. I actually think I may have taken too much. I probably didn't even need that much. Wow, yeah, I really like how moisturizing this is. It's really a great cream formula. And I feel like it's seeping into the skin, like my skin is drinking this up. So I have it to this under eye, and right away I can definitely see a difference in the amount of moisture on my under eye. This eye looks much more hydrated. I love using these under eye patches that are hydrating. They're the ones that I got from FabFitFun. They're from the brand like Black, B-L-A-Q, I think. And I love those. And just putting on this moisturizer makes it look like I had how my under eyes look when I wear that patch for 30 minutes, which after I take those patches off, I'm like, oh my gosh, my under eyes look so good and like hydrated and plumped up. And this primer did that immediately. I do feel like the texture of my under eye also looks a little bit smoother. Like the lines under my eye, they're still there, but they're not quite as deep, which can help with creasing of my concealer. Okay, so my camera just died and I had to replace the battery, but so that gave me a little bit more time for this primer to sit on my under eye. And let's see. I feel like it didn't really change much having it sit on my under eye from when I first applied it, as far as the moisture, the amount of kind of texture, plumpness. I feel like it still looks the same as when I just applied it. But what I'm looking at is if it improved the color of the dark circles, that caffeine effect. I'm like, not really. I feel like the color of my under eyes looks the same between this eye with the primer, this eye without it. If there is any difference, it's super slight, but maybe this is the type of product that it does take over time that it would actually start reducing the appearance of the dark circles, but it's definitely not a magic immediate fix to the dark circles. But so what I'm going to do now is apply my concealer. So that way we can see if the primer makes a difference in how the concealer looks with the primer versus without it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. If you want to see my full review on the Shape Tape Concealer, I will link that video down below. It's definitely one of my older videos, so the quality is not the same as this video, but if you want to see it, I will still link it down below. And I wanted to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer because this concealer can definitely be drying to the under eyes, especially as the day goes on. So this is a great concealer to use to test this out. I mean, it blended out really well. It's looking smooth. Let me just blend this one out. And I'm actually really interested in how the creasing will be between my two under eyes, because this concealer does tend to crease pretty badly on my under eyes. Okay, so now I have blended the concealer out on both of my under eyes, and let's see, is there a difference in how the concealer looks? This eye with the primer versus this one without it? You know what? If I'm being honest, I'm not seeing any difference in how the concealer looks. And as far as the amount of creasing, I'm still getting the same amount of creasing because I did still have some lines under my eyes. So the concealer is still kind of getting into that same line. So the amount of creasing is also the same. But what's going to be a good test is how the concealer lasts throughout the day, because that's where the issue comes in. I can apply my concealer in the morning, it looks fresh and great, but it's how it lasts hours into the day. So what I'm going to do is continue wearing my makeup like this, do a full wear test for the rest of the day, and in the description box down below, I will let you know how this primer performed and how my under eye with the primer looks as the day goes on. If it looks different than this eye, if it stays more moisturized, there's less caking, I will let you know in the description box. Yeah, even after talking and letting this sit on my skin some more, both under eyes look exactly the same. For $12, there should be a difference, and right now I'm not seeing any difference. And I'm gonna keep it honest for you guys. So thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.